This is Robin Williams' first appearance on the Tonight Show. He doesn't do many outside appearances. I think I saw him about 3 years ago. I think he was on with Dick Cavett one night. As you know, he's the star of the very successful Mork and Mindy Show, which is beginning its fourth season on the air. I begin this Thursday. And he's going to be seeing a new film late next spring called The World According to Garth. Did you ever read that book?
I read that book.
Interesting,
yes.
Funny book. Would you welcome Robin Williams?
All right. That was Johnny Carson back in 1981, October of 81, interviewing Robin Williams, or introing him to interview him for the first time. Here's some from that interview.
People always think performers don't get nervous.
Not at all, really. I don't. Oh, God. Not really. Not really. Not me. No way.
Is there some reason you don't do? Is it the fact that you get nervous? You
Very
don't do
much
many
so.
shows?
I suffer from severe dyslexia, too. Oh. I was the only child in my block on Halloween to go trick or trout. Here we go. Oh, look, here comes that young Williams boy again. Better get some fish.
All right, and then it got even more interesting on October 14th, 1981, Robin Williams' first appearance on The Johnny Carson Show.
Look at this thing. Look, Flipper. Right now there's a sound man going, what are you doing?
Oh, God. I better relax. It's okay, I'm on
It's
TV.
all right, just...
You're a nice man. You won't hurt me.
No.
Hold on, just one sip.
Certainly.
Okay, thank you. Don't be afraid. The sores went away.
Is it Simplex 2, is it? Or one or
A
two?
real man can stand up to herpes.
All right, now I got to tell you before we get to the other cuts, truth be told, and I liked the movie World According to Garth and Mrs. Doubtfire. I even saw The Birdcage a couple of times. Wasn't thrilled with it. But I was never watched Mork and Mindy. I was just never a fan of Robin Williams' comedy. I'm not talking about the tragedy, his death, and all that. I respect the heck out of the guy. But I was never a fan of his comedy. I just didn't like it. I don't like that kind of comedy. Constant. Everything's a joke. That's just too much for me. That's not my style. So I didn't like Mork and Mindy. I didn't like his stand-up. I didn't even like necessarily his appearances. But looking back at them now, in the wake of what happened, you could appreciate him a little bit more and pick out some things that you do find funny. But the whole, revved up kind of thing, constant, is not my cup of tea. Not to diminish from Robin Williams and his immense talent. Here's Robin Williams with. I believe this would be David Letterman.
It's a small fear of mine with you when you get up to perform.
You think I'm going to take something?
No. I'm fearful that you won't come back. You just keep performing.
Dave, look at this. You've got stuff that just makes me want to go, I'm climbing a stairway. Anthony, come on down. It's Letterman. Look at this thing. This is incredible. In case of an emergency, run up here. I feel like, oh, there's people here. Surprise. Oh, look at it. A radio, Dave. Come on. And now the Japanese have bombed Pearl Harbor. From the Bobbitt household? I'm sure. Good night, sweetheart. You sleep well. I love you.
Yeah, the reference to Lorena Bobbitt. We know what happened there. And here's one. He was on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The show was hijacked by Matt Damon, and then he introduced Williams.
A brief shout out to my fans on Skype. I have a new application on my phone. It's a moral GPS. It's kind of cool. The girl you're texting is the same age as your daughter. Reroute. People always complain about their phones. They're saying, like, I've only got 2 bars. Listen, I'm an alcoholic. All I've ever needed was 1 bar. I'm off and running.
All right. Very sad reference there in retrospect, obviously. Robin Williams, ladies and gentlemen, may he rest in peace and find the peace he didn't have here on Earth on the Steve Malzberg Show.